spent a lot of time in the Simon Theater, and I think I told you before, Mr. Stuckert was good to us because he had twice a week he'd run movies for 2 days at a time, one movie for 2 days. And if we went the first day to see the movie, we could go back the second day and tell the lady there that we saw the movie the day before, and we get it free. So I think he did that just to probably to keep us off the street. Next door was the drugstore, and he had the guy in there, I can't remember his name, but he was a real nice fellow, and he froze candy bars. Three Musketeers and Milky Way and Baby Ruth, and everything. We'd get them frozen, and it'd take us longer to eat those than it would be for the regular ones. So, and he didn't charge extra for it. He just gave us the same nickel bar candy. It was really something. There was Citizens, and there was Barnhills, and there was Heineke's, and then one up there in the corner of the St. Anthony Hotel, and then the corner drug, it's still there. And it must have been in Glissman's. And they all did a fine business. And they all had prescription drugs, and then there's over-the-counter drugs and so forth. Citizens Drugstore now had a after school, our high school, we all went to the Citizens Drugstore. There were about 4 booths in there and a soda fountain and everything. It was just a meeting place after school. And the first ones that got there got the booth seatings that they wanted and so forth. And you could, Cokes were a nickel, and milkshakes were about 10 or 15 cents. And then at nighttime, some of us had prowled the streets at night and hung around there too. We'd sit around on the curb there at Citizens. There wasn't much traffic, but we'd see a car coming from down the street. It was going 2 ways on Main Street in those days. And we'd wait until they got about a block away, and we'd get out there in the middle of not in the middle of the street, but around the street, not blocking traffic. And all of us stand there and look up like that. Just stand there looking up. And the people in the car would stop. And they'd wonder what in the world those crazy guys looking at. They'd get out of the car and go and look. Oh, it was great because everything was downtown. The groceries, the clothing stores, the drug stores, and everything was right here around the square. And we didn't have any shopping centers like we got now, way out there, but a lot of people could walk to town and close enough to walk to town, go to the grocery store and a drugstore and everything, go carry the groceries and stuff, and go on back home. But everything was right here around the square, all the activities.